Hi everyone, welcome to Red Fox Sewing and Crafting, and welcome to my craft room. I'm Joanna. This was page 7 that we worked on yesterday. Today we're going to work on page 8 of our little Christmas album. To make this page, you'll need 2 pieces that are 4 by 7 3/4. One piece that is 6 3/4 by 4 1/4, and one piece that is 5 1/4 by 7 3/4. Going to grab my scoreboards out, starting with 5 1/4 by 7 3/4. With the 7 3/4 at the top, we're going to start scoring at 1/2 inch. Turn it around, score at 1/2 inch, turn around, and score at 1/2 inch. On our 4 1/4 by 6 3/4, you want the 4 1/4 at the top, and we're going to score at 1/2 inch. These 2 pieces, our 4 by 7 3/4, are going to be slightly different than what you've been doing before, but I will show you how to do it. You want the 7 3/4 at the top, and we're going to score at 1/2 inch on both sides, just like that. And you want to do that to both pieces. Now you want to flip around so that the 4 is at the top, and we're going to score just on the 1/2 inch tab. Okay, you just want to do this on your 1/2 inch tab. We're going to score at 1, and then we're going to flip it over so that the bumpy side is up, and then we're going to score again at 1 inch. So you'll have 2 1-inch score marks on one side, and you want to do that to both pieces. And again, my score marks are on one side. So we're going to fold and burnish our flap tab, miter the corners, fold and burnish the tabs on our large pocket, miter the top 2 corners, cut out the bottom 2 squares. Just like that. You want to fold and burnish on your 2 4 by 7 3/4 score marks, and then where your 1 inch score mark is, you want to cut across that just like this. Okay, and then you want to make a slight cut across the bottom like this. Again, you want to cut across your 1 inch mark that you made on your tab, and then cut a slight angle the rest of the way, so then it'll look like this. And we're going to do that to both of our pieces. Now that we have our pieces assembled or prepped, we can assemble our page. You want the back of your 4th page with your hinge on the right. And we're going to start with our flap. This piece is going to go on the very bottom across the bottom of your page. Gonna need to add some glue to my bottle soon. Just gonna flip this around to make it easier for me to line this up at the bottom of my page here. Just like that. And now we can add our full pocket here. Starting with our bottom tab. And this is going to go right along the tab of our flap. Just like so. I'm just going to fold this down to make sure that this closes well, and it does. So I'm going to stick this down as best as I can. I'm going to grab some Scotch tape here and just place it on my 2 tabs. Now we can put down our 2 side tabs. Just like so. Then you have a flap and a pocket. Now we have these 2 pieces. Grab one, remove the backing of your score tape if you're using that. Maybe. There we go. And then we are going to slide this in our pocket up to where the 2 tabs are, which you should be able to just hit the bottom of your tabs. And if you want to, you can grab a ruler to make sure that you are fully even across your page. Then when you're happy with it, just stick it down. Then you have a pocket here that goes all the way down to the bottom, and another pocket here that goes all the way down to the bottom. It gives you really large pockets without using very much paper. These are more of dividers than actual pockets, but they're still really nice. And then we're just going to add our second divider right inside this one. Just like so. And again, I'm going to check to make sure it's level, and it is, and then I could just stick that down really good. Now we can add magnets to our flap. And I'm going to put my flap down and just kind of guesstimate where I want it So I want about right there. That's good. And yeah. So once you're happy with where they're placed, you can just grab some score tape and stick them down. And then we can close our flap. Add 2 more magnets to the top. And stick these 2 down with a little bit more score tape. Just like so. For our pattern paper, we have this ledger paper that's going to go on the main page, the base page, inside our pockets. Just like that. We have some floral paper that's going to go on top of the front pocket. And then we have this dot paper that's going to go on top of our flap. For the ephemera, I'm keeping it really simple. Purchase of the Past is going to go on the bottom like this. And then I have little doily, little round doily, and I glued these 2 butterflies on top. And that's just going to go the top right corner of my flap. There you have it. Page 8 is done and is ready to be put in our album. I hope you are enjoying these videos. If you are, click the like button down below, and if you want to see more, hit subscribe. I will see you tomorrow.